I'm Dr. Vineeta Ojha. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Cardiac Radiology, AIMS New Delhi. We are here to discuss the plenary session on CMR, delivering value in cardiovascular care at the upcoming SCMR 2022 annual scientific sessions, for which I'm really excited about. And it is really my honor and privilege to be joined today by Dr. Subha Raman, who is the president of the Society for Cardiovascular Magnetic Resonance. She's the VP for Cardiovascular Sciences at RU Health and Chief of Cardiology at Indiana University, home of the Cranit Cardiovascular Research Center. She has over 2 decades of experience advancing CMR through patient care, education, and research, as we all know. And she continues to translate innovations to broadly impact human health. So, Dr. Raman, it's an absolute privilege to be joined by you today, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ojha. I'm honored to be speaking with you today.
Okay, so Dr. Raman, coming to the topic, I want to ask you that in a world where there are so many imaging modalities and tools for making diagnosis and prognosticating the patients, where do you think does CMR stand when we talk about providing value-based cardiovascular care from the perspective of different stakeholders?
It starts with the patient. So patients who have access to CMR get the right diagnosis to guide effective treatment, to have good outcomes and get back to the things that are important to them in life. From the perspective of treating physicians, they know what's going on with their patients so that they can provide appropriate care and deliver best outcomes. The imaging team can take pride in the high value that CMR offers in a very safe manner with no ionizing radiation. From facilities perspectives, it really distinguishes centers that offer CMR that we care enough to make this technology available to our region, our population.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for your insights into that. And I mean, as you said, that CMR has such huge potential when we talk about high value cardiovascular care, and this progressive movement towards a comprehensive, cost-effective, rapid CMR, providing high diagnostic and prognostic value, promises some really exciting times ahead for the cardiovascular physicians. So coming to my next question, Dr. Raman, would you like to throw some light on the efforts of the society, the CMR, towards promoting delivery of high-value cardiovascular care to our patients?
Sure. So every patient lives in a local or regional context. SCMR is a global organization. We're here to help in communities around the world. We've formed partnerships with local CMR advocacy groups, investigators, physicians, and even trainees to make sure that we provide education on the value of CMR, training on how to deliver it, and even help with, as you mentioned, the cost effectiveness equation to payers and governmental agencies in different parts of the world.
Yeah, that's great. And as you said, as a society, and ultimately our goal is the welfare of the patients by delivering value, and SCMR is doing that. And Dr. Raman, regarding the plenary session, we hear that there are a lot of exciting talks and discussion on high value CMR. So in your opinion, what value is there to attend this session as an early career CMR physician, and what are the major takeaways?
I think it'll be a very exciting, informative, and empowering session for early career attendees. You're going to hear from the president of the American College of Cardiology, and this is an organization that is based in the US, but definitely is accountable to many regions of the world as well. You're going to hear from a very experienced hospital administrator. How do we speak the business language needed to advance high-value cardiovascular care at our facilities and organizations? And you're going to hear directly from a patient whose life has been impacted from access to state-of-the-art CMR, the advances that all of our scientists and for instance, doctoral students are working on have come to impact this person's life. And she's going to tell you more about that.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Raman, for sharing your views on this topic. I would really encourage everyone to attend this plenary session on CMR delivering value, which is scheduled for Saturday, 5th of February at 8 a.m. I think this session is going to be one of the highlights of CMR 2022 meeting. As we conclude this discussion, Dr. Raman, what is one piece of advice that you would like to give to the early career clinician, researcher, or trainee in the field of CMR on how to get more involved with the society?
You know, just by attending and being engaged in these sessions, you're taking an important step forward. Be inspired by the path that you're on, and know that the society is very excited to have you be a part of our committees, our programs, and so many other activities that translate our innovations to impact people's lives.
Yeah, that's great advice. And I understand that showing your interest is so crucial. Thank you, Dr. Raman, for sharing your wonderful insights and spending your time with us today. And to our viewers, do not forget to register for SCMR 2022 and do check out our hashtags SCMR22 and YCMR on Twitter, as well as the YouTube platforms to get the latest updates about the annual scientific session. And let's meet up there. Thank you very much.